It's a time, let's count to 10 and spin the wheel, my fun fact brains. Learn about some awesome creatures, give us some facts, mate.
Fun Fact Friday.
Hey, I'm Felix, and I like flying snakes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and you lucky gits that Google flying snake at 2 a.m. Welcome. Today, we're talking about something that probably shouldn't exist, but it does. The flying snake. Nature's middle finger to gravity. Just because regular snakes weren't nightmare fuel enough. Now, before you start to panic and start reinforcing your ceiling, let's just relax. Let's get one thing straight here. These guys don't actually fly like birds. Or bats. Or that one guy from uni that thought he could park off from the roof. No, they glide. Picture an airborne noodle with commitment issues. But how do they do it, I hear you ask? Scientists have been studying this for years. Because obviously curing diseases can wait. Turns out flying snakes don't have wings, propellers, or tiny jetpacks. Missed opportunity, science. Instead, they throw themselves into the abyss, flatten themselves like pancakes, and then wiggle aggressively. It's like belly flopping, but with more dignity. Now for the science of the glide, or as I like to call it, serpent surfing. Step 1. These snakes climb up to the highest branch, probably questioning all of their life choices. Step 2, it forms a J shape. Like that guy at the bar that's about to do something really stupid. And step 3, it leaps. It flattens its ribs and turns into what scientists like to call the living frisbee of death. And step 4, it lands with grace and precision. Okay, mostly precision. Size matters. No, really. The smaller the snake, the better the glide. Which actually makes sense. Less baggage, more aerodynamics. Big snakes on the other hand, nah, not so much. It's like throwing a wet sock rather than a dart. One soars effortlessly, while the other just splats against the wall of disappointment. There are a few different types of flying snakes, so let's meet our high-flying squad of serpentine superstars. First, we've got the paradise tree snake, the Tom Cruise of flying snakes. Agile, stylish, probably listens to 80s rock while hunting. And then we've got the golden tree snake. This is the biggest and worst glider of all of the flying snakes. Bless its heart. Then there's the banded flying snake, the punk rock cousin. These are small and rare, and they make up for it by being fabulous. There's the Moluccan flying snake, which is green, banded, and probably doesn't give a damn what you think. And then there's the Sri Lankan flying snake, which lives in Sri Lanka. That's literally all we know. But why fly at all? Well, that's simple. It's for food. And to avoid being food. These snakes glide to catch their prey. Lizards, frogs, birds, and sometimes a snack that's way too big for its face. But hey, confidence is key. And then there's the escape. When a bird of prey swoops in, the flying snake pieces out and jumps off the branch. It's basically a mic drop moment, except with more screaming. Probably from both the snake and the bird. Are they venomous? Yeah. Will they kill you? No. Unless you're a tiny lizard or have an allergic reaction. Their venom is like a spicy margarita. It's uncomfortable, but not deadly. But here's the deal. Flying snakes are not out to get you. They're not going to swoop in through your window, slap you in the face, and then steal your dog. They actually help humans by eating pests. So maybe let's not immediately freak out and start to exterminate all of them. Besides, they've got bigger problems, like habitat loss, deforestation, and the general chaos that is humanity. The good news is, these snakes are doing fine. For now. They're not endangered, they're not in the illegal pet trade, and quite frankly, they don't care about your opinion. So what have we learned? Flying snakes are bizarre, brilliant, and probably something Mother Nature made after a few drinks. They're the only limbless vertebrates that can glide, and they're probably better at it than most animals with wings. And they are thriving, probably because no one dares tell them they can't. So next time you're in Southeast Asia and you see a snake flying through the air, no, it's not an omen, they're not out to get you, and you're probably not hallucinating. It's just nature saying, screw you, physics. If you like this video, give us a like, you cheeky scamp, and subscribe. And be sure to tune in next week when we learn about an animal that begins with G. Hey up, G, what you doing? Yeah, that's all I've got. See ya!